There's two AFC North teams. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey,
Tight end going in motion here.
45, wide. Cut.
Young on the play action. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
Watch out now, 50 fierce. Check pink.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set.
Another one for Judkins. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 14.
Right loose, cut.
First down.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. Smash. Red, black, 95. Set, go.
Young to throw it. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready?
Toss play here. Judkins. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Let's go.
4th down. Young throwing. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 line. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
Richardson now. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Cougar 19.
Richardson on 3rd. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
79 Broncos. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. They connect on the deep shot. He's going to bring this down to their 35. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Dragon 6. 60 Vices. 60 Vices.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This connects with Higgins. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready.
You just get the play off. The back grabs it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Isaac Gorindo to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 52 blue. Green jack 6. Mega. Blue striker. Set, huh?
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Red,
At the 41-yard line.
yellow, blue, gone red. Red, cycle, hut,
Shotgun snap down to Young. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready, ready. Red, third, white, black shot. Mega. Smash, red. Hut.
Running the throw here on third. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
That's good for the Bengals.
First and 6.
First and 10.
Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. It's a Pacheco to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Swessinger.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
On the double.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Set, hut. Steal. Black 40. Green jack. Fury. Yellow. Drill green. Set.
Now it's Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Down. Yellow, 43. Edo blue. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Young. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Ravens 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First down, 10. At their own 19-yard line.
Got some more millions that keep me in that. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me, it ain't no box. We call it toxic, cause they gonna check. Took her out of value, cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 70, go!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
60 Maverick. Set it. Hook, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Trap 60, trap 60. Set it.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that play falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. No running. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Go! 60 Bobcat. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let go.
Richardson back to throw. Trying for the deep ball. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 14. And McPherson set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Come on, set. Flat, 95.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Set, go.
Handoff now to Judkins. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we blue striker. Here's 10 black. Hut.
Now Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Strike it.
Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Bengals
Smack. Red.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand.
Blue 32. Trouble 30. Grill green.
First down, Young. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Yellow 43. 6. Mega. Red. Yellow. Set.
Here's Young again. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Check, huh?
Judkins reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First down.
Drop 50. Drop 50.
At the 45.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
70 Ranger. Let's go. Warrior 70, Bronco 80.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it.
That's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Set, hut. Yellow 22. Huge yellow. Fly blue.
To the air on 1st down. Young. He's got a man left. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field. And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. They're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Throwing here just before halftime. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Bengals do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Cougar 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Judkins on 1st down. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Yellow. Ready?
Young working from the gun. It connects down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Zone read. This is Judkins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Here's Young to throw. Dialing up the receiver screen.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Ready?
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Check on ball. 52 blue.
Little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good, and that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
To throw, Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Buffalo 18.
First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Richardson to throw. He's going deep this time. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
8, Buffalo 80. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Let go.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. Offensive line fast.
19. 79. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Field, black.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. I was looking for Kyle Pitts. So second down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Connects on the crosser. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Yellow, 22. Edo blue. Ready?
Going to throw here on third. Has his man. It stops. This gets the first and more. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
79 Broncos.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. It's a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
At the 39-yard line.
1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's Ravens football, and they're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60 back. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 7.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. Going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Goes to the hurry up here.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Baltimore first down.
Mustang 19.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First down throw here from Richardson. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Could not beat the defender there. And now it's 2nd down. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Warriors 70.
From the red zone now. Stays upright. Working way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Okay,
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
ready, Dragon 6, Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Richardson to throw again. Buying some time right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Blaster 6, drill green. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him on the crossing route. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
79, Tag. Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Scoop.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Finds Hyatt. And he's short of the first after a wild gain. Looking quickly here.
18 right here. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Richardson back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready?
Richardson on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, I talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, hunt.
Now Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
32. Green Jack. White.
Young to throw it. Brought in. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Kicks away from one. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Cup 19. Hawk 70. Hawk step. Dragon 60.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson forced out to his right. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Here we go. 70, 19, lock, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, go!
Richardson on 1st and 10. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Viking 18, 60 Bobcat.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Complete left side to Thomas. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
70 Ranger. Come on. Warriors 70. Cowboy.
Going again, Richardson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Ready, break. Down. Shoot. Red, 38. Smash, red. Hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
On the double.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Strike. Strike.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Put 60 red. 60 red. Black Ultra. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 45. One. Double. 38. Blue striker. Slice blue. Black shot. Blaster. 6. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's 4th down. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Here we go. Here we go. 19 Lions.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Again, he connects with Collins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Red Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 7.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Has it downfield working the left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Check, 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 check. Warrior 70. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it at the 7. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. But when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. The time making this all but impossible. They're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And Defense a rep on this ball game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First and 10 from the 41.
Down. Red.
They'll run in with Judkins. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, one more snap to play here.
Here we go. Set. Fight. Black. 90. Set.
Another game to Judkins. And second down only works out for a yard. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And as the country celebrates what it is thankful for, Brock, these guys, well, they're thankful for leaving this one with a well-earned win.
Yeah, something is a little different on Thanksgiving. Something special for a lot of these guys. Playing their first Thanksgiving game, even their first holiday game. Something special about being tapped to play on this holiday. And it produced a heck of a win for them. They'll definitely remember.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
The sun is up, so wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down.